_ is now live. Streaming esports college football 27, college football 27 gameplay.
What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Oregon Ducks and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Hill. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
Yeah. I do it. Nah, I ain't ran one back yet.
Sean that was running back. Cheating ass Sean.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Works the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
The Ducks line up to punt it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The run inside. It's Berry. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Levitt. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
On the draw, it's Durham. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go right back to the run. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Farr. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers. And this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
There's some room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind.
Hey, Nero, that shit look like, when you say that goddamn touchdown where Terrence Hoops, my boy. You remember that shit?
Keeping the football. On that play, it was the running back.
Yeah, oh yeah. When I caught you with the shoestring, I caught you with the shoestring, but yeah, that was a moment, bro. And they almost got up out of there.
Defense right there to stop.
Ooh, that'd have been a highlight too for you.
Nothing on that play.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
And that's why he is an All-American.
And I think Robert was blocking for you on that one.
Physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers.
He just wasn't strong enough. He wasn't strong enough.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
I'm playing, bro.
Not only the interception,
It's live,
but
right now. It's
return for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Second down, he'll go to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Stay in. Yeah.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Extra large, right? Yeah, booty. Oh, full force.
Full force, nigga.
Bull.
This wide, nigga.
Bull.
Hey, 76.
He comes line, facing 3rd and long from the 25.
Hey, you gotta check out the Chiefs.
Yeah.
From the gun, wants to pass. Thanks to grab. He's going to come up and cover short of the first down.
I love the defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then
why you in my
breaking on
spot,
the
huh?
football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. At the 45 on his way. All kinds of room to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. Let's see what he can do with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Final play of the quarter coming. Throwing more. Here's a heap. Lofts one high and deep. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First play of the period will be a second down. Here's more to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
In the gun on 3rd down. Moore. It's complete. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
This it on?
The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up.
Wide open spaces. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! A great catch and run for 6.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Fires to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
And the Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Levin. Under fire. And it's a sack.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, it looked bad for a little bit, but how about the defense coming through? Back-to-back sacks. Now it's 4th and goal. Decision time for the offense, but the defense made it really, really difficult getting those negative plays in back-to-back situations.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Motion from the wideout. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every
What?
time.
That boy missed that bitch?
Field goal, miss, make, rate.
Oh,
and
man.
The kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Oh, man.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Moore. Plucks it out of the air. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Pocket breaking down. And they got it.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, but we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Ducks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. He will field this in his end zone. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air. It's Levitt. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Oh, my goodness.
Picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking for room. It's Davison. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Man, I love getting that break in half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Finds his back in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense.
That narrow hit right there, boy.
They felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Oh, they're after him. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You're trying to go to the slant. It's a bang-bang play. Ball comes out quickly. Zone coverage. Nice job by the defense, keeping their eye on the QB and knocking that one down.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Lining up to convert third down. Moore from the gun on third down. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get him in third and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, third in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of the best in the country, but the defense, they were all over it, they were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just check downs or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical. And he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the second level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Good timing on the quick out. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Find some fresh air. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Reads it, fires complete. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And I like it, third down and short, and this offense stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a first and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Moore with the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the 4th quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the 1st down in a pretty close ball game.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. On the ground, it's Davison. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Now here's Moore. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooked.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throwing catch, and he's down at the 5.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole 9. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
Swings it out to his running back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass. I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and as the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football, I got to break on it, and everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Push forward on the sneak. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, and the offense will try to break the tie with a 4th quarter touchdown on 4th down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Holly told us this crowd is not going to fade away, and they're rising up now. Dante Moore bringing the heat. Fires to the big fella. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Yeah, and this offense knows what it's like. This is the 2-minute drill. We got to keep the pedal to the floor. Nice job getting the 1st down.
Got his man. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen. But did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
Soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. And the Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. the pressure. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. That's the way defenses love to finish off a game. Force a turnover, leave no doubt, take away all hope, and they're going to get the W.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throwing more. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
More play action. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this?
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Wait till the final whistle. It falls in.
Good game, good game.
That's the ball game. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.